Back towards the wing. The kick just didn't hit it at all well. Tumbled short and straight into the arms of Powell. He wants to square it up. He's got Ward right in the middle of the ground. Thought about playing on. Now goes back and decides to thump it long. Big pack of players will fly. There's Neitz. Gets his hands on the ball for the first time this afternoon. And he takes the mark 45 metres out from goal, slight angle.
Well, that'll give him a lot of confidence. I mean, he was charging hard up the ground like he did in the first couple of games. Was off a bit last week, but he really took control there. Nice mark right out in front.
So David Neitz, 10 goals, 5 for season 2002. His first touch for the afternoon. From right on 50, kick on its way. That familiar scissors style. It's effective on this occasion. It's straight through the middle for a goal.
Now that'll do his confidence a lot of good, but look, it should never ever eventuate. Colico, when he took that great mark, should have pushed off a lot more off the man of the mark, but he only took 1 or 2 steps, and then a clanger straight into the hands of the Melbourne player who saw the big fella leading up the ground, and the rest is history.
Lovely work by Schwartz there, just took Djakovic out of the contest, allowed the space for Neitz to run into.
Matty, excellent play. I mean, if you work like that in tandem, it really does help you out.
Sensational 2000 for Stephen Powell. Missed all of 2001 with osteitis pubis. Goes inside 50 and finds the skipper. David Neitz takes the mark. That's 2 strong grabs for Neitz in the same position in this second term.
Well, that was a great mark, and the kick was perfectly spotted out in front. And when you have a big forward like that leading up hard up the ground, I mean, the kick was absolutely spot on. And the interesting thing also, it was congested, Matty. The entire forward line, nearly every bloke is on the right-hand side of the screen. Actually, everybody except for the 2 boys down the back.
Stephen Powell comes to the boundary line, replaced by Lee and Shelley. And in comes David Neitz. 45 metres out. Kick on its way. He likes it. Neitz has got his second. The Demons have their 7th.
Well, that goal will stem from this down here, when the free kick was awarded to Melbourne. And as soon as the free kick was awarded to whoever it was, the Melbourne boys just branched off. Off they went. They ran all over the place. And the Eagle blokes, Matty, just refused to run and pick them up. And that's how Ward got out there by himself.
Well, the margin's back to 24 points. Neitz, quiet first quarter. Two goals now to David Neitz, and his confidence level would be right up. As is, you can just feel it with the Melbourne players. They are playing with supreme confidence at the moment.
Approaching time on in this second term. Thumping kick out from Taylor, out towards the wing. Lee and Shelley wins the ball at ground level. He was taken high. Advantage paid. Schwartz will pump the Demons back inside 50. Neitz is his target with strength. Just pushed glass off the contest and took a chest mark. Very clever one.
And that was a great mark. But once again, Matty, the hard work was done when the ball was on the ground. Flip it out to someone who has got nobody on them. Long, hard kick to a leading forward. They do it time and time again.
3 strong marks by Neitz in this quarter. He's out bodying glass at the moment.
Look, he's been absolutely... Look, first quarter he's very rusty, never actually touched the ball. But he's really leading from the front here. And those 3 marks he's taken have been excellent marks.
So David Neitz, 3 marks, 3 disposals, and 3 goals.
Wonderful shot from the reverse angle there of David Neitz, popping that through. Finishing off all the good work through the midfield. Leon Shelley coming from the ground. Ward now gets his chance back on. Is there a possibility of a change? Will he leave glass on Neitz, Russell?
Well, I mean, I reckon you might. He's kicked 3 this quarter. I mean, it's crunch time now. How long we've got to go? It's about 10 or so minutes to go. He's really got it. I would do the switch without any doubt whatsoever.
And there is the switch straight away. Djakovic has gone to Neitz. Absolutely, Jason, he's killing them. And once again, he punches it forward. Bruce picked it up on the second go. Williams drives it forward. Guess who? A little bit fortunate that time. Wasn't a great kick into the forward line, Russell, but how many times do we say, if you're in front, you'll get it?
Exactly, man. If you are in front, you're charging up the ground. A missed kick off the side of the boot. If you are in front, at least you give yourself a chance.
The kick from the reverse angle, actually, it was a lot better kick than we probably gave him credit for, Williams. He just tried to put it to the right side for Neitz to lead into.
He's been out to that side of the ground on all 4 occasions. His 4 shots at goal have almost come from the exact same spot. This one's a little bit closer to goal than the other 3.
Will you back him, Jason?
It's home.
It's home. Neitz, reverse angle. 4 goals in the quarter. The D's He's well in control here at Optus. Jeff White comes from the ground for a well-earned rest. He's been best on ground in this first half. But David Neitz is certainly putting his name up for the honours at the moment, right on top. And the replay there, Russell, again, at ground level they've been good.
Oh, they've been excellent at ground level. That's where they get a lot of their running penetration from. As you said before, Matty, in front you get an opportunity to reap the benefits. Now it's going to be good to see young Jolly come in here. He played 4 games. He's played 4 league games. This is about his 5th. Right opportunity for him to come in. 5 goals up. I mean, the side's running well. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, he can only stuff it up from here. Is that? Yeah, beautiful. Now Troy Wilson at the other end of the ground.
Well, Ellis flew in front of him. Bizzle almost caught it. They had 4-on-1 numbers there. Bizzle. Powell fumbled. McDonald better. Bizzle, good hands to Liam Shelley. Now they're away, the Demons. Ellis, leading players are Neitz and Green. Oh, Neitz marks it and has his head ripped off. And as you can see, the Melbourne players not happy. Russell, I mean, it didn't look as though there was malice in it. It just looks clumsy. Whatever it is, it's 50 metres.
It was clumsy, and the thing that was the unfortunate part for the Eagles boys is that it was high. I mean, if it was around his hips, his shoulders a bit lower, it was just that he took him high. Look, there's been no damage done to Neitz. Actually took a lot of courage to run nice and hard at him with that momentum that he had up.
Well, he's going to kick his 5th goal for the quarter. What a quarter by Neitz. Steadies the ship for Melbourne. And just what they needed just before half-time. There'll be a lot of physical push and shove here for the next couple of minutes. But he was taken high, bounced straight back up, and then went on and kicked the goal. Peter Matera not too happy, or Shane Woden not too happy with him. Here it is. It's very clumsy from Taylor. I mean, such a small man to go that high.
It's a classic WWF clothesline, wasn't it?
You just
hung it
love
out.
When his feet were off the ground, that's the thing that gave it away. I mean, he jumped in the air, and then Melbourne boys remonstrating. I mean, might cost them a bit of money at the tribunal on Tuesday night.
So the margin back out. To ground. Jones wrapped up in the Uze tackle. Whelan crashes through. Well played. And the handball releases Woden. They're running through the midfield. White thought about the give and go, then goes inside 50 himself. It wasn't a great kick. Neitz under pressure now. Djakovic comes in. Happy to wrap it up. He's given away a free kick in the process, however, against Glenn Djakovic for a push in the back. And Melbourne will get another shot on goal.
Geez, I would have been dirty if I was Will, and then the way in which he set up the play, and White was all set to give it back to him, but he turned his back on him. You must reward blokes who run up the ground, and that would have been the right option.
So he's paid it for a push in the back to David Neitz. I
Didn't look like a push.
I didn't see any push anywhere near David Neitz' back there, but the free kick nonetheless as Alistair Nicholson comes to the bench. A good solid afternoon from him. He'd be very happy with his work.
Especially with a head full of bees, as you called it.
So here is David Neitz. He's kicked 5 straight for the afternoon, all in the second term, all from almost this exact spot. Kick on its way for number 6. David Neitz has got 6 goals straight, and the Demons celebrated Optus Oval.
There's still about 8 to 10 minutes to go in this quarter. I mean, the Eagles have really got to make sure that this is not going to be a blowout.
Remarkable that he's kicked 6 goals, almost from exactly the same spot on the ground. And we see Djakovic just sort of roll across the Neitz back there. It was an iffy one. Glenn Djakovic wasn't too happy about it, as we can see right there. Hey, saying if we had a replay screen here.
6 goals to David Neitz.